much more. Say now because we get people.
A young university student walked out of her hostel after receiving what was believed to be a simple invitation. According to information gathered, she was allegedly told that someone had a surprise waiting for her. She left expecting to return later that evening, but she never came back. Days later, a body was found near the shoreline of Ochland Beach in Cape Coast, turning what should have been an ordinary day into one of the most disturbing cases to shake the university community. The victim has been identified as Innocentia Atsufui Avinu, a level 200 Bachelor of Commerce student at the University of Cape Coast. Police have since arrested a 39-year-old suspect, Michael Mesa, who investigations say was the last known person to be with her before her death. What really happened during Innocentia's final hours, and why has this heartbreaking case left so many unanswered questions? Stay with us as we take you through everything currently known. Innocentia was described by fellow students as a young woman focused on her education and hopeful about her future. Like many students, she balanced lectures, assignments, and time with friends while working toward her dreams. According to information gathered, she received a call on the evening of June 11, 2026. An account circulating among people close to the case alleged that a man believed to be her boyfriend invited her to meet him, saying he had a surprise for her. Believing it would be a normal meeting, Innocentia reportedly left the hostel area. Investigators later stated that around 6:48 p.m. she was picked up near Anyesu Plaza inside the University of Cape Coast Hostel Enclave. The police alleged that the driver of the vehicle was Michael Mesa. According to investigators, that was the last confirmed time she was seen alive. As the evening became night, Innocentia failed to return. Calls reportedly went unanswered. Messages were no longer being read. At first, friends may have believed she was simply spending more time than expected, but as the hours passed, concern quickly turned into fear. Soon, her disappearance was reported. For those who knew her, every passing hour without hearing from her became increasingly worrying. No one imagined that the search would end in tragedy. The search eventually led investigators to Ochland Beach in Cape Coast. Near the shoreline, Innocentia's body was discovered. The discovery sent shockwaves across the university community. Students struggled to understand how someone who had left campus just hours earlier could be found dead. News spread rapidly across social media. Many demanded answers. Parents questioned the safety of students living away from home. Friends remembered her as someone with dreams still waiting to be fulfilled. As public pressure grew, the Ghana Public Service launched an investigation. And according to police intelligence, gathering and investigative work eventually led officers to Michael Mesa, a 39-year-old man who identified himself as both a teacher and a driver. He was arrested on June 15, 2026 at the Pedu Lorry station in Cape Coast. Police alleged that he was the person who picked Innocentia up on the evening she disappeared and drove her toward Ochland Beach. At the time of the arrest announcement, investigators had not publicly disclosed the motive or explained what happened between the time she entered the vehicle and when a body was later discovered. The most shocking of it all was that Innocentia's body was found as some of her body parts missing. Her tongue, her fingers, and other vitals was missing. This really sounds like a ritual case. The case immediately raised difficult questions. What happened after Innocentia got into the vehicle? Why did the journey end near Ochland Beach? Was anyone else involved? Was there evidence that could explain exactly how she died? These are questions investigators continue to examine through forensic evidence, interviews, and the legal process until police release additional findings or evidence is presented in court. Many aspects of the case remain unknown. For students at the University of Cape Coast, Innocentia's death became more than another headline. It became a painful reminder that lives can change in a single evening. Many students expressed grief and called for justice. Others urged fellow students to be cautious when meeting people, even those they believe they know and trust. The tragedy also renewed conversations about personal safety, especially when meeting someone in a private location. As of the latest official information, Michael Mensah remains the primary suspect arrested in connection with Innocentia's death. What began as an ordinary evening ended in a tragedy that left a family grieving, classmates in shock, and a nation searching for answers. For Innocentia, the dreams of completing her education and building a future were cut short. For investigators, the task now is to establish exactly what happened during her final hours and ensure that the truth is uncovered through the legal process. As more information becomes available through the court or official police statement, the public will gain a clearer picture of what happened that night. Until then, Innocentia's case remains a painful reminder of how quickly trust can turn into tragedy and why the search for truth must always be guided by evidence rather than speculations.